This is your WCIA 3 forecast first.
It's been an active 24 hours here in central Illinois. Temperatures have come down considerably today after that warm start to the morning here. Looking outside in Champaign, getting a clear sky into the region. Temperatures down in low 30s, 33 in Champaign, 37 in Mattoon. We're at 35 in Springfield. The wind has come down a little bit. It was breezy today. A lot of wind gusts reported of 40 to 55 miles an hour across the area. That adding insult to injury to all of the storm damage we had. We're going to have a recap on all of the tornadoes and damage across central Illinois and the region. The wind does diminish. We'll tell you when, but warmer weather again on the way. We'll talk about that and more coming up as WCIA 3 News at 6 starts right now.
Now from WCIA 3 News.
Storms tore through the state last night, and today we're looking at the damage left in the wake. And a tornado was confirmed in Petersburg, Illinois. We'll head there to talk to those who are picking up the pieces. Plus, south of here, a warehouse in Edwardsville left destroyed. We'll have an update from the governor who was there this evening.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 6.
Yeah, to just have this type of incident happen so quickly, it's crazy.
We're in the wake of a historic tornado outbreak in the region. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Renee Cooper. Search and rescue crews are still on the ground today following destruction across central and southern Illinois and far beyond that. We've got some team coverage for you tonight. Let's start with meteorologist Jacob Dickey. He's been following these storms and the aftermath since early yesterday evening. Jacob.
Yeah, the storms were very impressive. You're looking at video now from last night of the power flashes we got on the storm tracker. What we're looking at here is that bright flash heading to the east. The community of Gaze sits right here. This tornado missed the community of Gaze just barely to the north. It caused a lot of damage in the region. Not only did we have tornadoes, we had wind. We had even some wind damage and a little bit of small hail across the region. But look here across the region how much severe weather there was last night into this morning. When we focus in here, the tornadoes is the thing that really draws the attention in central Illinois. Storm reports here across the area. Notice a couple of swaths here. I want to point something out, though. While we had tornadoes locally, look at this swath right here. The National Weather Service is investigating a 225-mile-long potential single tornado down there, and that one has had a lot of devastation in the regions to the south. We've had our own tornadoes here locally too. We want to recap the region here for you, talk about what we've seen so far, the latest numbers across the region, not locally. 76 fatalities, most of those in Kentucky. At least 9 states affected by 42-plus tornado reports. The National Weather Service still confirming them. We have confirmed at least 2 tornadoes so far. We know there are more in central Illinois. Thankfully, only 1 injury reported in Herrick. That tornado was an EF2. Also an EF2 tornado reported in Cass County from that system. And so that's something that we'll be watching more of these reports come in here throughout the evening tonight. As far as the NWS survey areas go, we got to look towards Ramsey and Fayette County, Cowden, Herrick, that one has been confirmed. Virginia to Petersburg, we'll see how far that extends into Menard County. Of course, the Gaze Mattoon tornado waiting for a confirmation of rating there. Oakland and Coles County, and some sporadic damage in Champaign, Edgar, and Vermilion County will be investigated as we move on through here. Renee, a very active night, a lot of damage across central Illinois. Some of those hardest hit areas, though, while we had quite a bit of damage, even to the south, there's going to be a lot of updates and a lot of information coming out on that, on what is a historic night across the region.
Now, do we have any idea how many tornadoes were confirmed within the state of Illinois?
We don't have a number on that yet. We know there's probably going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 or more, but we'll hold off on that. The National Weather Service has their hands full as they continue to complete damage surveys in the days to come.
I can only imagine. Thank you so much for your work, Jacob. Let's head next to Bradley Swank. Bradley, you've got to look at some of the worst damage in our viewing area.
Yeah, in Mattoon and Gaze, roads are still blocked off and there's a lot of damage. Homes as well as several grain bins and trees. And I saw a couple of houses with roofs torn off and a lot of tin from barns and grain bins. And there was a factory just north of Mattoon that also took a big hit. Nearby, the town of Gaze also saw some damage. I talked with the mayor who witnessed the tornado and says he took shelter just in time.
Come in the house and told my wife get in the closet because she had surgery. She can't get in the basement. I went to the basement, and 3 minutes later, at the most, the basement door came flying up, back down, and it sounded like a train coming through the house.
He said he checked on everyone in his village and reported that everyone was safe. If you're traveling through the area, make sure to look out for workers and road closures. I'll have much more of this story tonight at 10, live in the newsroom. I'm Bradley Swank, WCIA 3, your local news leader.
Gosh, just imagine a train, sounding like a train going through your home. Thank you so much, Bradley. Now, Cole Henke is live in studio with us. Now, Cole, you were riding around checking out the damage from a tornado in Petersburg. What's the latest?
Well, the tornado missed the center of town in Petersburg by a few miles, but the damage to a select few homes that were in its path was extensive. A confirmed tornado ripped through an area north of Petersburg, wrecking several barns and homes in its path. The Menard County Sheriff says no one was hurt.
We've had some wind damage and some barns knocked down previously, but it's always a relief when you start counting noses and you can account for all the cattle. Because
Eric Bell and his family took shelter in their home when the power went out. Just a couple minutes later, after they got into the basement, Bell says it was clear something big was about to hit.
Made our way down to the basement, and it wasn't 2 minutes after we got down there that our ears started popping, started hearing the loud roar of the wind, and then heard a big bang, and then it was over.
A barn in Bell's yard was totally ripped from the ground, and the storm punched a massive hole in the roof of his house. Those who live in the area are accustomed to high winds and seeing storm damage, but everyone agreed they had not seen this much damage done by a storm in quite a long time.
no, I've definitely not seen damage this bad. It's windy here because we're at the top of this ridge, but nothing to this extent.
Bell had just finished a long list of projects on his house, but even though that list just got longer again, he said that's the furthest thing from his mind.
My family was safe, our neighbors were safe, and just looking at your material possessions and just being able to say, well, you know, we just got to look to move forward and replace what we can.
Now, the tornado also took out some power lines for long stretches in the area, and one of the barns on Bell Street was used for cattle. The cows did get out, but none of them were hurt either in these storms. Renee?
Cole, thank you so much for the report. The South Central FS plant was near Gaze, Illinois, another location that was hit hard by tornado damage. The plant's CEO says it took out the warehouse, some office space, and knocked over 4 bulk petroleum tanks. A company from Oklahoma came in today to clean up chemical leaks in the fertilizer. Now, the CEO says there were no injuries.
And that's really what it's about, to make sure everybody's safe and to make sure that we can still provide our customer needs, and I think we can still accomplish that. It's just probably not as easy, more transportation, but we'll get this plant back and cleaned up. It's just a question of how long it's going to take.
Now, the plant has been damaged a couple times this year. A fire in January destroyed the storage shed along with some equipment and supplies. Governor Pritzker just confirmed 6 are dead after a tornado hit an Amazon warehouse in Edwardsville Friday night. The governor is there in southern Illinois this evening. Now, this is the scene from earlier today. The storm tore through around 8:30 last night, and basically the entire southern portion of the warehouse, or fulfillment center as Amazon calls it, was destroyed by the storm. Authorities are still trying to get a firm count of just how many people were inside the warehouse when the storm hit. The latest update is there may have been around 50.
There are no words to assuage the pain of losing a loved one, and even fewer when that cost and that loss comes so suddenly.
We'll have much more on that story tonight at 10 o'clock. And Springfield Fire was helped, and they were deployed down Friday night to help with the structural collapse down in Edwardsville. The fire chief there says 15 members of the department's technical rescue team were sent to help. Moving region-wide, the governor of Kentucky expects the death toll from a Friday tornado may exceed 100 people. This is the drone footage of a destroyed downtown Mayfield, Kentucky. The city was hit particularly hard, including a candle factory that was operating at the time of the twister. Now, 110 people were in the building at the time that it nearly collapsed. Now, coming up next, another city is reflecting on historic storm. A huge thank you to first responders coming up, and Jacob, hopefully you've got some better news for us in the weather coming up.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cleanup, whether it's limbs or even some of those buildings that were destroyed across the area. Tomorrow, the weather will be quieter. The wind starts to turn a little bit more to the south and west, maybe a little bit lighter. Lots of sunshine, too. The weather, though, does warm up again. We're going to talk more about that. Have a full look at your forecast coming up after this.